Can't wait to see thumbnail for this podcast.
Oh, it's got to be a six-pack.
Six-pack on.
Yeah.
No, don't be putting that, please.
I'll leave it to you, Brandon.
Oh,
dear,
right.
It's going to be that.
It'll be a six-pack.
Everybody, it's episode 35 of the Sherlocks podcast. It's Wednesday night, 7 o'clock. You're joined by Trent, Alex, Brandon and myself. We're talking absolute nonsense. What have you been up to? In fact, I'll start us off. I've had quite a busy week for once. I watched Richard Hawley on Wednesday at Leadmill, which were very good, but very, very, very full. I think they slightly oversold that one. I ended up stood right at back, basically in back bar. Swings and roundabouts. Friday, watched Dom's band, the Boney Rolls, in Sheffield. That were very good. That were at the Portland House. And Saturday, just went into Barnsley, because there were that Barnsley Live on. Bands everywhere. Watched a bit of that. Quite busy for me.
Any highlights from Barnsley Live?
Yeah. There were I can't remember the name. There were a cover band on. Garrison, where we played.
Yeah.
Went there. When we walked in fact, shout out Sam Skurdle. Yeah, I could hear him in background. I didn't do any research. I didn't know who were on in which pubs at whatever time, but walked in and straight away I heard that retro tune, which I like, by Sam Skurdle. And I thought, oh, is he playing? So watched him. He was very good. And then, there were a cover band on, which were Joe's auntie plays keys in, so watch them. Good afternoon. I'd like to do it again.
Sounds good. I didn't do too much. I did, however, play golf again for the first time in a while. Well, nearly a year, actually.
Nice.
Wasn't too bad. It was scorchio. Yeah, I went to a barbecue on Saturday. Chilled out yesterday, as you do. That's about it.
Trying to think what I've been up to. Been a bit of a blur. I actually can't even remember. Oh, we went up to Cleethorpes, didn't we? Do some promo.
Oh, yeah. Got about that.
Yeah, went and did some promo.
Oh, God, yeah. The amount of takes that you guys did. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It's so funny, though, some of them.
Tickets are only £10. I think kids are £5. Tickets are only £10 to the match. And the music. The tickets are only Jesus. Tickets are only £10 per adult. This is stupid. Right, you ready? Right, everybody.
Right, everybody.
Right, everyone. Tickets are £10, £5 concession. I can't. Oh my God. Tickets are only £10, concessions £5, a full day of music. You've got the game beforehand. There's going to be food, drinks, live music, I mentioned that. But it's going to be a top day for everyone. So make sure you get your tickets now and come down, because it's going to be a top day.
No, that was good.
Oh God, that was best I've done. Tickets are only £10, £5.
You have a go.
You can probably see this guitar. Right.
You can.
As well as the football, bit of a tongue twister for me, that. As well as the football, why is that so hard for me to say?
You've also got your standing over there. There's a stand over there. It sounds like Phoenix Nights. There's a stand over there.
Over there.
You should have kept that going. And there's a stand right over there. Come 3rd of August, I do not know that. Sound like a boxing match then.
Boners, we want. Right. Right, ready? Huge support and put on a special day to the boys. And put on this special day.
Oh, good as well.
Put on this special day. Let's go again.
Yeah, big shout out to his mate Turgoose as well. I even forgot my guitar, so he popped down to see us anyway, and then he says, I'll go and get one of my guitars. So we went and got his guitar for a bit of filming. So yeah, can't wait to see it. Can't wait to show you all. It's going to be a good day out, 3rd of August. Sunday, the 3rd of August.
Yes, get it right. Luckily you didn't say it Saturday much.
And I had a bad feeling. But basically, we'd done this filming all day, and then I rang Trent when I got back, and I was like, I'm pretty sure I've been saying Saturday, 3rd of August all day for every bit of promo. When it's Sunday, I was like, oh no. But luckily, it sounds like we've got some good stuff anyway.
I've been pretty busy this week. Been painting fences. Horrible job. Luckily, I've had a spray gun.
It's like
Painting
that
fences.
They're going, and he's spraying the fences. Do you remember it? Coupon or something.
I honestly cannot remember what I've done. I know I went out I went out Saturday night, just really randomly. I went down to Brewer because of a country weekend, and then I ended up in the maddest karaoke bar ever.
Shock.
I'll tell you what else we did. We met Phil Daniels, didn't we?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, really nice guy.
Yeah, top man. Real top guy. The
Was that last
legendary
week?
voice of...
Yeah, that was when we did
Yeah.
the last podcast. Because we did the podcast before. Well, there's the gig as well. The gig were good.
Yeah, we're
Good
good.
weather.
Good weather always helps.
Decent day out, wasn't it?
Works up. I think I've been before. I think I've had mine. So
Mine.
I've had one of them.
What is it?
Steve's.
Oh, yeah.
Vodka. So, there's some gin and then there's some vodka. I think. Well, good.
I'm sure
Shout
somebody
out,
took
Steve.
my gin. Not one of yours, I mean, so I think I left it in Brewer after that night.
Someone's
We
been
got-
in my room. Took my beers.
Got lost out. What's it
Who's
called?
the
didn't
beer
it?
pit? Who's
You're
the
the
beer
beer
thief?
Back at Settee.
You are.
Someone has been in my room and taken my beers away from my room.
I don't think so, darling. Who would do that? Who could possibly do that? Who's the beer thief? You. You're the beer thief.
Classic. So good, the Osbournes. Keeps saying he thinks he's going to die on stage.
What
Doesn't
he keeps saying it.
He thinks he will. Be a bit annoying though. Ah.
Are you going to that gig, Trent?
No. All the resale tickets are just way too expensive. And I just can't be bothered. I've seen Black Sabbath before, so...
It's one of them, and they're streaming it as well, aren't they? But it's like 25 quid
yeah.
just to turn into a bit of a cash cow, really. But isn't everything nowadays?
Tell you what I saw last night. Iron Maiden. Well good.
What
Oh, is
the
that
Iron
what gig you
Maiden?
were at?
Yeah. It
Nice.
was at Co-op Live. It sold out. It was the 50th anniversary, so it sold out in like
Casually
minutes,
just
but
watching Iron Maiden.
yeah, my mate's dad won tickets through Co-op, so we got a premium lounge access tickets as well. Went for free. Like,
Class.
it's just a lounge, and the drinks are still as overpriced as anywhere else. And you're right up at the top. You still get a good view, and you got like a little table that you sat at, like a little bar stool kind of thing, rather than the normal seats.
I'm just thinking what
Nice.
the Iron Maiden sing, but yeah, that's the one I know. Run to
Yeah.
the hills.
They put on such a good show.
some
Even if you like
tunes.
don't really know the tune, you just have to see
Oh,
it.
yeah.
So good.
Nice.
How long did they do?
45.
Yeah. I think it was
About an
like-
hour.
Yeah, I think it was like an hour and a half, 2 hours or something. It's like they said it was kind of like a greatest hits because it's 50th anniversary. So they did just from the first album to like the 1992 album or something. So none of the newer
Fair
stuff. So it was all their old stuff. Yeah, 50 years. Mad. Been going for a
Iron
while.
Maiden.
Proper rad, man.
What's that?
It came on a pack of incense sticks.
All right.
Like a knuckle duster.
Yeah. One of them things where
Turn it into a ring. Proper rad.
Did they have that? What's that?
Eddie.
Eddie is the one.
Yeah, this guy comes up in a suit on stage, terrorising him.
Is it?
Yeah.
Bruce Dickinson. Quite an interesting bloke. How much do you reckon he gets paid?
He only came on for like a couple of songs, but I've seen him before and he came on like way more than that. Budget cuts.
Budget cuts, yeah. 50 pence a song. To be fair, I'd watch Iron Maiden.
Do it.
I used to listen to it. I can't remember if it was Iron Maiden or Metallica. The one album I used to listen to all the time.
Yeah, I think we've all been through a bit of a phase.
I was about 13, 14 or something.
Yeah, Metallica.
Another good band. Want to see them again. Saw them at Etihad a few years back, but we were right
Yeah, I
at the
saw them
back.
at Glastonbury. It was a bit one of them. Obviously, not everyone's a Metallica fan there, but they'll be there to watch the show. They had massive black balls.
Thought you
Bouncing
regretted
around.
that as you were saying it.
As I said it, I thought this is not gonna come out right.
I know what you mean, though. I've seen it.
Yeah. Anyway.
And they weren't
That wasn't
exercise
the
balls.
toxic gig. Yeah, not exercise balls like we use.
We like to use the real thing, don't we?
Oh, yes.
The weight behind them.
Bouncing off everybody's head.
Bouncing off everyone's head. Bouncing off the chest. Exercise.
No wonder the bar did so well. Everyone getting their pints knocked out of their hands.
Current affair, let's have a look. Oh, in like World War III nearly about to happen.
Yeah, come on, Fraudy. This is take the lead. You love all this.
The US have bombed the living daylights out of Iran.
Imagine if you were news reporter.
Jesus Christ.
They bombed the living daylights out of it. Yeah, no, but it's
They've
quite
really got away
interesting how
with
they did it.
Have you always noticed that the news is always bad news? It's never like good news.
Yeah.
Sounds
Very
doesn't it?
rare.
Yeah,
I saw
too
some
right.
yesterday. We're going to watch Sting tomorrow. I saw some news about basically Sting played a gig last night in Liverpool, and there was a support band called the Christians, I believe.
Yeah, I've seen them.
And the drummer basically collapsed on stage and had an heart attack, so they had to stop the gig. I don't know if he's all right or not yet because they haven't put out art, but I was doing a bit more research into that band. Apparently, at one point, I think there were 3 brothers in band. Obviously, it's surname Christian, and they were a guitarist, and his middle name was Christian as well. So that's why they're called the Christians. But yeah, I hope he's all right.
Christian?
And, no, his middle name was Christian.
No, the guitarist wasn't
The guitarist.
one of the brothers. He was somebody else.
It's all getting confusing. Come on, it's only Monday.
Yeah. Yeah, so saw that earlier.
That's mad, that. There's a lot of people dropped dead on stage, isn't there?
Well,
Over the
you
years.
mentioned it with Ozzy.
Les Dawson. Or Tommy Cooper.
Tommy Cooper, yeah.
So that's
Him,
mad, that.
who sung Tiptoe Through the Moon.
Oh, yeah. Can't remember his name now.
It's on all. It's on like Conjuring or something. Scary
Insidious.
film. Insidious. He's called Tiny Tim.
Right, yeah.
I mean, I don't think his
Tiny
first
Tim?
name's Tiny. like Tiny Temper.
Sounds like a children's TV presenter.
What a weird tune.
Oh.
I mean, it's a good tune, but I do wonder what your reaction would be
Oh, yeah, Tom.
if I wrote it and showed you that in practice room.
Yeah. Dimebag Darrell. Yeah, Pantera. He got
yeah.
shot on
Well,
stage.
yeah.
Didn't die a natural cause.
I know that's
Oh, yeah.
He got shot.
He got shot.
Who's this?
Well, that's yeah. He did die.
Pantera
but-
guitarist. But was it just him, or did one of the others as well?
Natural causes.
No, it was just
What about
Yeah,
natural cause here? He just took a bullet.
Janis Joplin. Oh no, AI is giving me a right load of misleading information.
That Tommy Cooper one's real, isn't it?
That is definitely real, yeah, because they thought it was
part of the
fishing
show.
around.
Just opened Facebook, and a helicopter with 4 people inside rolled on its side while trying to land. And there's a video of it.
If you were stood there and you'd seen it starting to go, look, it's all the blades when they start smashing apart. Look, still leave it. Don't. What you doing with a phone?
Oh, let me video it.
You tell her.
See, that is where natural selection comes in.
Yeah.
I know. Your first reaction about that.
Yeah, you deserve it. Yeah. Maybe this will save
I can
you.
hide behind my phone, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, not let's go and try and help him. Let's get my phone out and video.
yeah.
Quick, let me take a selfie.
Same with, people do that all the time though now. You see in town and that, it's like naturally first thing people do if oats kicking off or oats going wrong or there's a crash or whatever, everyone's just out with the phone. It's like, what are you doing with that?
Gotta get them views.
Yeah. Oh, it's crackers.
Numbers game. Get the views.
Yeah.
Content.
Content.
It'd be good content.
You still have nightmares about that, don't you?
Yeah, it'd be good content.
Yeah. Never again. Content. Just an horrible word.
That
isn't it?
that word is just
Oh god, I bet it be like, oh yeah. Content? What's it mean? Are you
Content.
using me?
next gen here.
Yeah, there's just certain things you do and you're like, why have I said that?
Is that all I am?
I'll tell you what it is. It's a cringy buzzword, that, innit? Like, as soon as you
Buzzword.
said
It
that
was
word,
like one of
content.
them. One of them, like, I'm just going to reverse out the room now and I will not see you again.
I think it got to the point where we went, let's get him out.
Yeah.
Right.
far.
I just left.
I bet you're
Yeah.
like, hell am I saying? Content.
What am I doing?
I thought this is what the game was about. Yeah, funny.
Why have I just said content?
Anyway, moving swiftly on.
I'll tell you what's current affairs, though. PMT.
PMT, yeah.
PMT's closed down, which is a big shock.
Thank God for that. It'll make our tour life easier. Let's go and find another PMT and look.
Let's find another music shop and not
frigging
yeah, not buy out.
Hey, I stopped
I
bought a fair
stopped
few
going a
bits
long
from
time
PMT.
ago.
over
Good
the year.
riddance.
I bought my octave pedal on not this tour,
Most of the times
tour before.
you go is because you're actually looking for something.
Yeah,
I
so
don't
for
just-
anybody wondering what we're on about, basically any city we go to, these two are like searching PMT as we're driving into the city straight away.
PMT.
Like, I wonder if there's a PMT. And then they go for a 45-minute walk.
That time we went for a walk in Bristol, though, you're actually going for something. I can't remember what you were going for.
Yeah, I got a new slide because somebody lost it.
They love
Not
it.
me.
Two kinds of people.
It's
You
one of
either
the bits.
love music shops or you hate them.
I prefer the smaller shop.
I can't stand a music shop. They cringe me out.
I'll go into a music
Yeah.
shop if I absolutely have
Well,
to.
you didn't even want to go into
No,
one
you
in
didn't even-
Birmingham.
you sent
Southampton.
Trent.
Yeah, you literally just sent us to go get you a drum skin.
Yeah, that's how
That's
much
how
you
much I
hate him.
hate them.
Yeah, you needed a drum skin, and he still wouldn't go.
Walk in and there's some geezer playing Cheffing Sweet Child of Mine. There's somebody on a 5-string bass over there with no head on it. Cringe, cringe, cringe.
Yeah,
Get out.
slapping in corner.
Yeah, can't think of
Oh,
words.
I don't think this bass has got enough strings for me.
It's like, just get out, Sean. You're playing in your bedroom.
Yeah.
Got a frigging better rig than all four of us put together.
But in the music shop kind of world, it is bad because PMT's gone, GAC's gone, Back's music's gone. They're all going to go and
Everything's
It's all-
just going
it's all
online.
online,
It's a
isn't
shame
it?
because it's, when you need something that.
well, they sold all the stuff to gear for
For a
music.
gig
So
or
gear for
something.
music's like, well, they must be doing well good.
Good
Yeah,
riddance.
but it's online.
Get rid of the corporate giants. Support your locals. That's what we're about on this channel.
There'll always be a couple of independent ones anyway.
Yeah, but a lot of them just sell absolute trash.
It's for nerds. You're a nerd.
We're just passionate about our job.
Yes.
Yes. Tone seeking.
You bought a new guitar, haven't you?
Treat the fans. Insert
Treat the
picture.
fans.
Come on, Proddy. What you bought?
I bought a Firebird.
Can't help yourself, can you?
Nice.
No.
Loves a new axe.
Yeah, looks alright that.
Would you ever consider getting a flying V?
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments. Would you want to see Alex with a flying V?
Yeah. Girl, I want to take you to her. I play that first thing. 100%. I'd get it just to play
Them
that.
guitars are mental.
Yeah. There's some,
They're all right,
some
to be
guitars
fair.
that are just.
They look funny, don't they?
Hey, the Kinks played a Flying V. Hendrix
I
did.
prefer them to the ones without an head on.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. Them Steinbergers. Ugh, disgusting.
Yeah. I don't even like the look of them.
You like some funky
So,
stuff.
funky stuff. That's one way to describe it.
6-string bass.
Yeah.
These two share a room as well.
Yeah, no, I don't like going too wacky with with guitars. That's about as
You're
funky
into
as I'll
some
probably
funky
get.
stuff.
I'm into some funky stuff. Hey, good to be different.
Things that grind your gears.
Right,
Either.
I've got one from the other day. Handshakes that go on too long.
Have you had one recently by any chance?
I'm having that. I'm having that.
Yeah,
That
let go.
Yeah,
Let go.
That's happened a few times at gigs. I think most recently, like when we sport Kaiser Cheese, and
a good
it
one,
starts
that.
off as an handshake and it ends basically just holding their hand.
Yeah.
And it's
I
like
had that.
Then you just walk off together.
conversation might go something like, "Yeah, brilliant set, lads, brilliant set." So you're like thinking, right, and then they'll go, "I saw you
Yeah, tell you a story. Yeah, I've had it.
in Bristol in 2016, it was,"
Yeah.
and you're like, "Let go."
Yeah,
Let go.
holding your hand like you're the Pope or something. Cure me. Not into that. I'm into handshakes though.
Are you?
If you,
I love an handshake.
Yeah.
that's what he's into.
Yeah.
Long handshake.
That's his thing.
Grind your gears. Short handshakes.
Short handshakes.
I love handshakes. I've got one. People who walk the dog off the lead, even though the dog don't even listen to them.
I think we've had this before. I think we had a fair old chat about it.
It's like a flex you ain't got. It's like, oh, I walk my dog off lead, but your dog don't actually listen to you.
But maybe the dog does listen, or it's just chosen not to at that specific time.
Well, if your dog is like that, probably my dog's like that, don't walk him off lead. Oh, grinds my gears, that. I had it the other day. There were about 4, I don't even know what they were, at least 4 dogs walking off lead, and they were just walking towards me. Our Denzel were on lead, and I was thinking, right, are they going to shout and bark? Then when they did start to shout and bark, not one of them listened, and they just kept on walking forward. I was like, nice one, sound. It's like our Denzel's getting ate alive.
Yeah, it's bad etiquette.
Tell you what grinds my gears a little bit. When you get served in a plastic. There's a pub I go to, and it's never absolutely rammed, but obviously now weather's getting nicer. They'll go, are you sat inside or out? If you say out, plastic. Devalues the experience for me.
It does.
Just feel like,
does.
But if everyone weren't such scumbags and probably throw or smash glasses over people's heads in certain places, then we wouldn't have this problem.
No.
You don't get that in some other countries.
you don't. Belgium, and their glassware is top tier.
Yeah. You know, following on from my hate of sachet sauce, the other day at the golf club, the pot of with all the sachets in, guess what they've put in?
Go on.
A pair of mini scissors
What, to cut them open?
to cut them open. Swear down.
How big were these scissors?
Bravo. If you're going to serve that, then unless someone's watched the podcast and went,
Yeah.
do you know what will sort that?
Scissors.
Scissors.
I don't know what grinds my gears. The drink prices at Co-op Live. Jesus
How much?
Christ. We were in this fancy lounge as well. I don't think the prices were put up for that because I saw some 41 there. The pints were expensive as well. But they didn't... I asked for like a pint, but they said all the beers are warm because the chiller's not working or something. So they're only doing cans. Me and my mate, I got a can of Grolsch. It was like a 330 can. My mate got a small can of cider. £15 something.
What,
For a can.
A warm can?
No, the can was cold.
Oh,
Like,
And it's
Yeah.
a 330.
yeah, Grolsch as well.
A 330 Grolsch and then what?
Like the smaller can of a cider. And
She paid
£15 something.
about $7.50 for a can.
Yeah.
I've heard.
Like,
Yeah, we're watching Sting tomorrow, and I've heard 330 cans of £6.60 each.
yeah, we'll be getting stoned.
Getting stung, yeah. We're calling the police.
Yeah. That's all it.
Oh dear. Yeah.
Oh, that is a message in a bottle.
Yeah, expensive.
That is steep, that, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Every swig you take will be about £3.
I just think, like, I've kind of got to accepting, like, if I go to a gig or something now, it's going to be £7 a pint. And I'm like, you kind of expect it, but £6.60 for a 330 can is just robbery, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think we'll be playing that drinking game, Roxanne.
No,
Every time.
that's crazy.
Sounds like that were worse, Trent. £15.
Yeah, I think that was about £8 for a can.
I think you'll have to get some moonshine in your pocket.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Tell you what, I might be taking old Steve's special
Yeah.
vodka. Shout out, Steve. Legend.
Tap the old hip flask.
Like a bag of wine down you.
Just trying to think of more police and Sting jokes. Reckon he's set the prices.
Oh, has he?
Can any of your three, we are Googling, straight off the bat, name Sting, well, what is Sting's real name, full name?
Gordon Sumner.
That were pretty quick.
Or is it Gordon Summer? I think it's Sumner.
Gordon Summer.
No, that's guitarist, isn't it?
No, it's Andy Summers.
That's it,
Andy
that's what-
Summers, Gordon Sumner.
Can you check on that? He's right. But the answer I were actually looking for, Fraudy, is Gordon Matthew Thomas Sumner. So you're wrong.
Give us half a point.
I'll give you half a point. Second question. I want the year he were born.
19...
The date and the year.
1952?
Very close.
51?
Yeah. Which would make him how old?
74?
He's actually older than what you think. Than he looks. What you saying? If you're good at
74?
maths. He's 73.
Sorry, I didn't know. I didn't take it when his birthday was.
Guess what month he were born and date?
September.
Well, it's not been yet, has it? So,
You got a bit of intel there.
October
Yes.
the 11th.
Second.
Nearly.
Looking good, isn't he? For 73, I tell you what, wish I looked like that. 73, if I'm definitely not going to make 73, but...
You see that other kid?
Does look good.
What's he called? I don't know why this popped into my head. That geezer who used to do Deal or No Deal.
Yeah.
Noel Edmonds?
Noel Edmonds.
Yeah, he's about 70 odd. There's something going around at the minute where he's like absolutely ripped.
A.K.A. Mr. Blobby.
You seen him? Google that.
Paul Edmonds ripped.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't- going round in group chat. Bit of a weird one.
I said it's doing rounds.
No, I've seen it. It popped up on Instagram, and I thought, same. I was like, when did he get so jacked?
I don't think when did he get so old? But then if you think about it, he's been around forever, hasn't he?
Simmons is old.
They're branding him Swole Edmonds.
He's ripped, isn't he?
Yeah.
It's like Hulk Hogan.
Like you, Alex, in your prime.
Oh, aye. Back in day.
That photo of you with your top off backstage like that.
Insert clip.
Oh, mint.
No, what did I say? Put it in black and white or something.
Yeah.
I went, don't look so bad in black and white.
Yeah, it looks alright, actually, that.
Yeah.
Got a new profile picture.
Jack.
Get it on TikTok.
Whoa.
Thingy though, doesn't he? He does. Is there a program on him now? I might watch it if there is, but he's changed his. He like meditates and does weights and his diet's all. He takes stuff, steroids. No, he don't.
I was just thinking of a name
What
for
a
you,
new Liver
Brody.
King.
Alex Jackto.
What is it? Kiwi Adventure. Eccentric lifestyle. Apparently, did Liam Gallagher buy his old house or something?
Yeah, in France.
In France. I don't know how we've got onto him, but...
I have no idea. I've lost section again. What even is this section?
How old is he?
Oh,
Have a guess. No cheating.
Oh,
he's got to be at least 75.
You gotta watch Friday. He cheats on
I
crossword.
don't. I don't.
75.
76.
Woo!
Guess when
He
his
looks good
birthday
for
is.
that.
It's a good game, this, isn't it?
I'm going to say back end of the year.
Yes.
Quite close to
I
Christmas.
will.
What's his name?
Yeah.
No, November.
No, well...
November.
No.
December.
Yeah, he's got the name for it, hasn't he? I tell you what, back end of December and all.
Like me.
22nd. Guess when he were born?
76. He freaking looks unreal for 76.
Guess when he were born?
Well, we're only really left with a day now. I don't know, a Tuesday.
We're gonna have time as well.
Yeah.
You were born. You were born in 1929.
No, he weren't.
I don't know where that went to that show. No, he was born in 48.
He was a boomer.
Oh.
He'd be nearly 100.
Actually would.
He was born in 48.
Tell you what,
Boomer.
he's got some years left in him. Where he's looking.
Might be one of them implants or...
What, a six-pack implant?
Yeah, could be.
What do you want to know about it?
I don't know. I've been out, I've had a look.
Who did that now? There was somebody famous who did it and it was stupid.
What, go six-pack implant?
Yeah.
Yeah, he went from Big Brother, actually. Forgot his name.
Got
Not
implants.
Sam McCowell.
Why don't you get one?
What, me?
Suit you.
I don't think in a wash. Who's had chest?
I think I know what you mean. Let me just double.
Chest implant.
Gonna come up with something else.
Well, that could be you, Friday.
He's had it done.
I think he's had it done.
Looks like a box.
Yeah, I think I've googled
Oh,
the wrong
you're in.
thing.
You're
yeah.
in. I tell you what, it's more than a six-pack.
You definitely googled the wrong thing.
Chest implants, man. But it's coming up with Pete Burns now.
Looks more like an eight-pack. He's
Have
got
a
an
look.
eight-pack.
Oh my god.
Literally, that's how I'd look if I led on a barbecue.
Oh god.
Oh,
Should
my
get one.
search history is going to the
You're right,
dogs.
Yeah, get one for laugh.
Things we do for this podcast. I tell you what's popping up now, suggested. Holidays to Turkey. Turkey holidays.
Haven't you? It's the future.
Thing is, you do that, how do you know if you need to get in shape?
You don't. You're just always in shape.
Yeah.
Surely there must be a point though where like your beer belly goes behind.
It just keeps pushing your six-pack forward.
Yeah.
You end up like a tyre.
Yeah. I look like I've got like a stab-proof vest on this constantly.
Oh, dear me.
I wonder how much they are.
Google it.
Yeah. I mean SAS, me.
What am I even typing in here?
How
Six-pack.
much is it?
Six-pack.
How much is
Six-pack implants.
Do you reckon it's like a sheet? Do you think it's like a sheet? Or do you reckon it's 6 individual
Packs.
Between £4,000
4 grand
and
10
25. Just 25 here.
Why is there such a difference in price? Is that for how many you want? If you just want 2,
I think there's actually a technical term for it as well, for the procedure.
Typically, averages around 6 grand.
Abdominal etching.
Oh,
You're going to be getting sponsored come up now on Instagram and that.
Going to-
Flights to Turkey.
Yeah.
you know how some people, like companies, reach out to you every now and again, like, do you want a free jacket or whatever? You know, if a 6-pack implant company got in touch with us, would you have it done for free?
No. I don't think I would. I think it's cheating the system a bit. I'm not into that.
You want to do it the proper way.
Come back off tour.
I mean, maybe if they said, "Yeah, do you want your wig topping up?" I'd go. I'd think about it, but no. I think I'd draw the line at
6
wig topping.
Come back off tour. Family barbecue. Your mum and dad go, what the hell have you done?
Walking into the Baywatch theme.
Oh, meant that.
It's an option.
Abdominal etching.
Abdominal.
You never know. As you approach 40, you might just consider your options and think,
Yeah.
sack it.
You could
It's like
mate.
him, that. Who's that politician who's got the daftest haircut ever?
I thought you were going to say who's got one of them. Boris
Boris
Johnson.
No, it's not. It's not Boris. It's the other one. Is it Michael? Michael Fabricant.
Never heard of him. Abdominal etching. See, I can't imagine how else than just like a sheet with 6 packs. I don't see
Can't be
how
comfortable.
else would do it. Almost like a armour plating kind of thing. Like, lift your skin, slide a 6-pack sheet in.
I don't even know. I wouldn't even want to know how to do it. Oh, it's madness.
I don't want to know how you do it, just do it.
Just don't need to be done.
Right, everyone, this is a new music section where we all pick a tune from either the past or the present. I'm going for an old band who are still playing now, The Farm, Groovy Train, Rate tune. Takes me back to playing a little festival near Sheffield called Mosborough back in there when they headlined it. And we actually all got on stage with them, not for that tune, but for All Together Now. And every time I hear a Farm tune, well, we've had pleasure of meeting Carl, who's the bassist as well, and we've been around Liverpool for a few drinks with him. He's a top guy, so looking forward to getting over to Liverpool soon and catching up with him. But yeah, love that tune, Groovy Train. Give it a listen if you've never heard it before.
Tune.
Classic.
Yeah, good friend of ours, Carl. Hoping to get him on here one day.
That,
actually.
yeah, good shout.
I'm going to go with, you might have heard of them, a band called Foo Fighters,
Not heard of him.
and a tune called DOA. Send home all, listen to
Yeah,
it. It's a
tune.
great tune.
Guitars in that, I love them.
It's just filth.
Yeah.
I went down!
I'm going to go with Song by the Stranglers. It's actually a cover, as I found out this morning whilst on Wikipedia, and it's 96 Tears.
It's not that tune I hate.
I love the keyboards in it. No, it's not. That's No Mercy. that you don't like. It's originally by the Mysterians from the 60s. And they're still going, 1962 to present. Yeah,
Right.
but going through quite a bit of a Stranglers. Hoping to go watch them, won't we? Maybe, I know they're doing Lincoln Castle and probably
Just done it, I think, haven't they? Or is it coming out?
Over there.
Not sure.
Good
I'd
enough.
actually go. I'd go and...
I want to watch him.
Yeah, no, I think I've probably got to maybe the Manchester date.
My new tune, Iron Maiden, seeing as it's fresh in my head. Fear of the Dark, such a good tune. Play it when they play it live, it's just so good because the whole crowd just sings along to the guitar parts and it's just well good. So yeah, if you've not listened to Iron Maiden before, it's a good starting point anyway. So yeah, go listen to that tune. Well good.
Nice. It's been quite a long one, this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been good.
6-pack implant.
It's just, I don't know how you get to that point in your head where you're going, look, I think I'm going to get some 6-pack implants in. Getting
Yeah,
a quote.
who's driving you to do it?
Getting a quote for it as well, going, yeah, it's going to be about $8,000.
8 grand.
£8,000. Yeah.
Insert clip.
8 grand.
Let us know in the comments if you've got chest implants.
Specify now.
Merry Christmas. I got your payroll on.
Abs. I mean, abs.
Abs, not chest.
Let us know.
Chesty.
So now it's a picture he wants to see.
Oh, you got police knocking on my door.
Yeah, let us know if you've got a 6-pack implant.
And your views.
Fan comments. This is where we read out your comments and questions from past podcasts. There's not actually been many comments in the last one.
Oh, come on, guys.
I know. Steve Prince. This was 2 days ago. I'm currently in Terminal 3 at Manchester Airport. I'll tell you what grinds my gears. People who put bags on seats to stop anyone from sitting there in the waiting area.
That is bad.
Yeah.
Bad behaviour.
You shouldn't do that anywhere if there's a lot of people stood up.
Rude. Very rude. That is just a thing, though, isn't it? What people do. It's like, probably happens on trains quite a lot. Sticking your bag on seats and stuff. Scumbag. Scumbag behaviour.
Dean said, from the podcast about karaoke, Brandon saying Teddy Bear, you're on about that song,
Yeah.
you know, that Teddy Bear song, saying that song's Teddy Bear and not knowing it's Elvis Presley. That's who it is. You didn't know.
There you
Another
go.
Elvis
Number one for karaoke. Elvis.
Yep.
Teddy Bear.
Good tune. Great song.
Never heard it.
You have.
Oh, I heard it.
Teddy bear. I heard it.
That's it. That's it. That's the one. I wanna be your
Yeah, is
teddy bear.
It's that, what's that on Instagram? There's that guy who takes all
Takes the
the
music out and it's just like...
Yeah, it's like his feet squeaking and that.
It's so funny.
I wanna be. Yeah, listen to that tune later. Right tune.
Also, might be showing my age, but last week's podcast can't beat a soap on a rope. So we're on about bars of soap. People still use them. Can't beat a soap on a rope.
Up on a rope, yeah. It is old school. I mean, it's all right if it's just you using it and it's or you and your partner, but you can't be passing it around a frigging tour bus full of people. That is mental.
Not when there's much left.
Sharing it with your back line tech and it comes back 10 times smaller.
So on a
That's
rope.
mental.
Yeah, if you're desperate. Philip Thompson said a great tune by Bryan Adams, Heat of the Night, from a Fab album.
Nice.
I feel like I've heard that.
I do. Rings a bell, that. Heat of the night.
Definitely heard it.
Starts like that.
True.
Who's suggested that one?
Philip Thompson.
Nice one, Philip. That is the kind of tune I can imagine is on in our van driving around Europe or something. Good tune.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah, really good. I found a comment from a podcast a long time ago from Lee and Donna. I have it saved. 3 questions in this comment. What are your favourite and least favourite parts of being a musician?
The least favourite part is going to music shops.
Yeah, totally agree.
Either that or sound check.
I said wait,
Soundcheck?
all the waiting
I'm a
around.
massive fan of sound check.
I don't like the early starts.
No, yeah, that.
Yeah, not a fan of them. Sound check, I don't know, that's controversial because you might love sound check. I personally, I wouldn't say hate sound check, but if we can get a sound check done as quick as we can, where we're all happy, we're definitely not one of them bands where we sound check for. We're sound checking full songs and we're playing like 10 full songs. That's just annoying. For me, if we play half of Falling or Sirens and then we stop and go, everyone happy, and you're all say, yeah, that's like, right, sound, let's go. That's definitely not the worst part though. Like sound check's all right.
Yeah, abroad, say like in Germany or whatnot, services, it's just McDonald's.
Yeah, that's
Carney.
probably the worst bit.
Since
That's probably the
Brexit.
worst bit of it all.
Yeah, you've opened a can of worms here, Trent. That is bad.
Hopefully they might start doing away with that. They're on
For
about
people who
it.
don't know what a carney is, it's basically a list of all the equipment that we're taking, and you have to get it stamped on the way out from Dover and the way back in at Calais. But it's always, it takes like 2 minutes at Calais. They know what they're doing, but it's always the one at Dover. Oh, it's not at Dover, the one on the
basically-
England side.
basically,
It just takes hours. You could be there for like
bend
an hour
over.
and a half.
That's a
Open the
gear
van.
grinder. Paying to go to the toilet at services round you.
Well-
we've had this discussion because you like it. You're like, well, if toilet's nice, that's what you're paying for. It's like not 50 pence a piece every time.
No, because you get it off your food and drink anyway.
Sometimes, well,
If you're actually buying something, though.
yeah,
Or if you're not buying something.
forced into buying something.
Well, no,
Get
because
your
then you
money
can keep it and you can use it at the next one.
I've
What about
seen
things
you-
we love?
I've seen you
Yeah.
go fruit barrier wrong way, set alarm off a few times. So don't be giving it
Yeah.
all that.
I have, but I've also evens out, broke even.
Favourite parts, then.
Yeah, favourite parts, right? The gig. especially when it's a good gig. People are just absolutely rocking, and you've got a good sound.
Did it say a band in general or just gig?
Favourite and least favourite part of being a musician.
Oh, right, so studio's good fun.
Yeah.
Said Michigan.
No, there's loads of... The whole thing's pretty good. If you take away the carny and long sound checks and paying at services, it's all pretty fun, really.
Well, yeah.
The gig's
It's
good.
a dream job.
Studio, being at studio's good. Rehearsals, that's one for other. Not a fan of rehearsals either.
Yeah.
You love rehearsals.
Yeah,
I don't mind them. But
I
if
don't mind them every now
if
and
you're in the
again.
room and the PA is absolutely garbage, and all you're
They look
hearing is
good.
drums and cymbals, and it's just like, oh,
Yeah, that's the best
I
bit.
tell you a favourite part of being a musician: bombing around on scooters
Yeah.
yes.
around Europe. That is mint, isn't it?
And anyone can do that. You don't have to be a musician.
That's pretty funny. Just exploring different cities, trying nice food, going in different bars. Mint, just bombing around like Berlin or something on a scooter.
So good. You just get to see so much of the city quicker.
Insert clip.
Another question. What's the weirdest thing a fan has ever thrown on stage or at you? I know what you're going to say. You had like was that a piece of
Yeah.
bread?
Yeah,
That takes some beating, doesn't it?
mad. That was so, yeah, probably
Pretty
that.
unusual.
Had a bra thrown on stage once in Stoke, of all places. Oh no, Middlesbrough.
Middlesbrough.
But yeah, no, that bread were weird. That was possibly our biggest headline gig. Yeah, I've told this story before, but basically we played Victoria Warehouse in Manchester, and obviously you do change. I just don't understand. How it got there. So precise. It's almost like someone were just having a laugh, but obviously you do changeover. Can't remember who was supporting that night, but changeover. 2 minutes to stage, where there, boom, lights go down, walk on stage, and literally exactly where I'd stand, there was just a massive loaf of bread. I think it's called a cob. Pre-slice. It's not been sliced, and it's not in a wrapper either. It's just this big, round, massive cob of bread. So I had to slide it to the side, and then I think in first tune, after I'd finished singing first chorus, back then it was probably something like Last Night, I just absolutely wellied it to the side, put my foot straight through it, and it nearly took Josh's head off. At the time, it just went zipping past his head, and we were just laughing his heads off. Doc Martin straight through it. So yeah, probably that. I don't know if y'all have had any weird objects.
No, I don't think so.
No.
Although I did when I was probably 16. Went to watch White Lies at the Apollo in Manchester, and I threw our band's demo EP onto the stage.
Yeah.
But you know the old school proper CDs.
Yeah.
And I did it like an odd job. Nearly,
know what?
honestly, hit the bass player, what's called Charlie or Charles, on the leg. Literally hit him on the leg, and I think it was a kind of one of them like, yeah, I don't think he's going to play this now.
We used to do that, thinking about it. That was just every gig we went to, take some demos and throw them on stage. We've had it done. We've definitely played a gig.
100%.
And some lads chucked a demo. It's fair
Don't
fair
knock it.
play.
Trying.
Hustling.
Hustling, certainly slung it, I know that. Like a
Like them beer mats.
well, that's where I've got it from.
Yeah.
It was the same action as that.
You make it noise as well.
Oh yeah.
Ching, ching.
Yeah, it was like one of them.
What's that?
Yeah, we know what a CD is, mate.
No, but it could have been one of them or like one of them. I just wanted to,
Yeah, well, to be fair, I thought you were thinking the see-through cover, like one of them.
No, this was like take another band's. You can take the bits out, the paper bit.
Yeah, you want to be careful. I bet you nearly tore his shin up in plastic.
Yeah,
cake.
but this is another quick little story. I got given once a demo of a band that had put their CD in. Underneath, they hadn't taken the bands out, and it was the Horrors. And it was a Rate album, and it had only come out a few weeks prior. Yeah, so I've still got it somewhere. I think it was Skying.
Nice.
Last one. What's the most random thing that inspired one of your songs?
Probably just off top of my head, Magic Man. There's a guy, you will have seen it. There's a guy, if typing on YouTube, angriest guitar player in the world or something. There's a guy called... Is he called
Tree
something?
Man or something.
Tree Man
I'll find him for a little.
is the name he goes by. He's not just a fictional character called Tree Man. It's a real guy. He's a
Yeah.
Scouser.
Yes, the Tree Man
I believe.
official.
Yeah, and he's trying to play this tune. He's like, when ding.
He's singing at the same time, isn't he?
Yeah,
Does it start going like that to his hands? Like,
Yeah.
Keeps on messing it up. I think it's serious as well. I used to think it were a joke, but I actually do think he were getting that angry, and he ends up like stamping on his guitar and he's just fuming. Wrote a tune based on that, basically. But the tune he's trying to play has got the lyrics "Magic Man" in or something. It's like, "I'm a magic man, she's a magic man, he's a magic man." And then we had that tune, "Magic Man." We were just jamming some chords in that working men's club actually, where we met, and we were just playing the chords to Magic Man, and it's not really changed at all, to be fair. And then as we were playing it, we just ended up like going, "He's a magic man, he's a magic man." And then from there, it was just like, I can remember like actually thinking I might try and write a tune called Magic Man. So disappeared into other side at Working Men's Club where snooker table is, and just basically wrote the lyrics, the verses, near enough, like 90% there, and then ended up with Magic Man. Probably one of the fastest tunes I've wrote. But that is based on that guy, which is random.
I know, he
I feel
follows
like
us.
we need to meet him.
He follows us, actually. He only follows 22 people. Just been on, because I thought, I remember him messaging. But he basically saw us. This is mad at all. He saw us on Soccer AM, I think, playing that tune, and us talking about him, and he followed us after he'd seen it on Soccer AM and sent us a message. Because I think Fenners was saying, Jimmy Bullard was saying, did you write this tune about Paul Merson? Because they used to call him the Magic Man. We were like, no, it's about this guy from Liverpool who smashed his guitar up. But yeah, mad.
literally all the questions. There's no more. So leave some comments.
For everybody, that's been episode 35 of the Sherlocks podcast. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you've enjoyed it. That was a funny one. So random, but yeah. So we'll see you all next week, next Wednesday, 7 o'clock. We will be there. Another podcast ready for you all. Make sure you send your questions in, get in the comments.
Yeah.
And we'll definitely read them out. There's only one thing left. You know what's coming. Frody?
Like, share, subscribe, get your comments in, because there weren't many this week. We need comments. So enjoy the podcast, everybody, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye-bye.